tests. So now the symmetry test means what? That when you change something in a function and that give you the same result. You remember we talk about the functions when we write y is equal to x square. If I replace x with minus x, that gives me the same result. That is minus x square, which is also equal to x square. So if I change x with x square, that will give me the same result. Okay, so we say that this is an even function. You remember that? So in this case, we have the polar coordinates. If I replace theta with minus theta, if I replace theta with minus theta, that means this is the symmetry along x-axis. Okay, but the result should be same. If you change theta with minus theta, the function should be same. Similarly, if you change theta with pi minus theta, if the result is same, you can say that is symmetric along the y-axis. Okay, for the curve to be origin symmetric, then theta change with theta plus pi, you can write 1, or you can replace r with minus r. Okay, so there are three conditions for the symmetry. The first condition is x symmetric, second is y symmetric, third is origin symmetric. For example, if I draw the three graphs, if I draw the three graphs, okay, this is the graph of r and theta. This is also the graph of r and theta. This is also the graph of r and theta. Graphically, how you say that it is symmetric along x-axis, it is symmetric along y-axis, and it is symmetric along origin. The same graph you can draw the down. This is the x-axis, this is the x-axis, okay? If you, whatever it is the up, you draw the same thing in the down, so you can say that this is the symmetric graph along x-axis, okay? Whenever you have the graph, the same graph you draw along the y-axis. So this is, you can say that this is the graph is symmetric along y-axis. Okay, when you have the graph r, this one, you have to just extend to the next line, that this is called minus r and theta. You can say that this is the origin symmetric. Okay, so there are three conditions. Same thing you draw for the down x, so you can say x symmetric. Same thing you draw for the another y-axis, that is y-axis symmetric, and same thing you draw for the origin, you can say that is origin symmetry. Okay, so this is graphically you can change, you can tell about the symmetry of any graph. Okay, symmetry of any graph. For example, if I give you the, this is the graph, can you draw the x-axis symmetric? The symmetry for x-axis is this one. Okay, symmetric along x-axis is this one. If I say this one, this is the graph, and I say you to find the symmetry along y-axis. So y-axis means same this thing. Okay, if I say you to find the symmetry of this angle along the origin, so you have to draw the straight line. That's it. So graphically, it's very easy to find the symmetry of x, symmetry of y, and symmetry of origin. How you can mathematically find that this graph is symmetric along x-axis, this graph is symmetric along y-axis, and this graph is symmetric along origin. So I will give you the examples. so that you can easily find that this graph is symmetric or not symmetric. Okay. For example, we have an example that R is equal to, we have to confirm that, example is that, confirm that the graph of R is equal to cosine of 2 theta is symmetric about the x-axis and y-axis. Y-axis. So we have the mathematical explanation for symmetry along y-axis and x-axis. Symmetric for x-axis. What we have to do? For symmetric along x-axis, we have to replace theta with minus theta, right? So R is equal to what? Cosine of 2 theta we have. So if I replace theta with minus theta. Okay, so if I solve this one, that will give me cosine of minus 2 theta, and you know cosine is an even function, the negative sign will be removed. So this is equal to cosine of 2 theta. Cosine of 2 theta is similar, so you can say that this function is symmetric along x-axis. Okay. Similarly, how you can find the symmetry along y-axis? This is for the x-axis. Now for symmetry for y-axis, what you have to do? We have to replace theta with pi minus theta. Replace theta with pi minus theta. So R is equal to, before we have cosine of 2 theta. So we have to replace theta with pi minus theta. So pi minus theta, what will become? Cosine of 2 pi minus 2 theta. Okay. So anybody know about this formula? Cosine of alpha minus beta is equal to cosine of alpha, cosine of beta plus sine of alpha, sine of beta. Have you studied about this formula? Have you studied about this formula? So this is the formula for the cosine functions. Okay. So this is alpha, this is beta. So if I replace in this form, so R will become cosine of 2 pi, cosine of 2 theta plus sine of 2 pi, sine of 2 theta. Okay. And we know that sine of 2 pi, sine of 2 pi is equal to what? 0. And cosine of 2 pi is equal to what? 1. So that will give me 1 into cosine of 2 theta plus 0 into sine of 2 theta. So that will give me cosine of 2 theta. So R is equal to cosine of 2 theta we already have. So if I change this theta into pi minus theta, the result is same. So you can say that this function is symmetric along y-axis. Is this clear? For x-axis you have to replace theta with minus theta. For y-axis you have to replace theta with I minus theta. Okay, so any question is given to you, you have to just replace with theta with minus theta for x and theta with pi minus theta with for y-axis. Okay, understand? Okay, good. Now, if there is a question that you have to draw the graph, sketch the graph, R is equal to you have to sketch the graph for R is equal to A into 1 minus cosine of theta. Okay, you have to sketch the graph for this one. Before sketching, you can find that what is the graph of this one. What is this a symmetric graph along x-axis? Is this a symmetric along y-axis or not? Okay, so for symmetry along x-axis, we have to replace theta with minus theta. Okay, so what will become? R is equal to A into 1 minus cosine of minus theta, and cosine of minus theta is equal to cosine of theta, 1 minus cosine of theta. So it means it is symmetric for x-axis. Okay, now check for the y-axis. For y-axis, you have to replace theta with pi minus theta. Okay, so R is equal to A into 1 minus cosine of pi minus theta. So when you find the formula, when you put the formula, that is equal to A into 1 minus cosine of alpha minus beta, cosine of alpha, cosine of beta plus sine of alpha and sine of beta. Okay, so in this case you have sine of pi which is equal to 0, cosine of pi which is equal to minus 1. So that is equal to 1 minus into minus 1 cosine of theta. So if you simplify, you will get A into 1 plus cosine of theta. Is this both values same? Is this both values same? Again, see, this is 1 minus cosine of theta and this is 1 plus. Not same. So it means it is not symmetric along y-axis. Only it is symmetric along x-axis. Okay, so how you will draw the graph? See, there are 4 steps for drawing the graph of this one. The first one is that you have to take the theta between 0 and pi by 3. Okay, when you take the theta pi by 3, R will become 0 to A by 2. The second one is that if you take theta pi by 3 to pi by 2, R becomes A by 2 to A. Okay, how you will get this one, I will explain in detail this one. Okay, the first one is that you change theta with 0 to pi by 3. Theta with 0 to pi by 3. Theta and R. Theta is 0 and theta is pi by 3. we have the formula r is equal to a into 1 minus cosine of theta. Cosine of 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. A into 0, which is equal to 0, so you put 0. Okay? For pi by 3, a into 1 minus cosine pi by 3. Cosine pi by 3 means 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So that is equal to a by 2. So you have a by 2. Okay? Similarly, you can find for pi by 2. The second point is what? Theta from pi by 3 to pi by 2. Put theta, put r. Theta pi by 3 and pi by 2. Theta pi by 3 we already calculated, that is 1 by 2. For pi by 2, sine cosine pi by 2 is equal to what? 0. 1 minus 0, 1. So you will get a. Okay? So these are the 2 points. The third point you can find when theta is pi by 2 and theta is 2 pi by 3. That is theta, that is r, pi by 2 and 2 pi by 3. When you simplify, you will get a. When you simplify this one, you will get 3a by 2. For the fourth point, which is 2 pi by 3, 2 pi, what you will get theta and r 2 pi by 3, you already have 3a by 2, and for pi will be 2a. Okay, so how many points you have? You have 4 points. First point is 0 and 0. Second point, for the first point you have a by 2 and pi by 3. This is the first one. The second one you have a by 2 and pi by 3 and pi a into pi by 2. For the third one, we calculate this one, that is a and pi by 2 and 3a by 2 and 2 pi by 3. For this one, we have 3a by 2 and 2 pi by 3, and we have 2a and pi. Okay. Now we have to draw these points. We have to draw these points in a graph. Okay. First point is 0 and 0. This is 0 and 0. The second point is pi by 3. Pi by 3 is this angle. Okay, and the graph is a by 2. A is any number. Okay, so I say this is a by 2. The second one is a and pi by 2. I say a is this one, a and pi by 2 is this one. The third point is 3a by 2. 3a by 2 is this value. 2a is this one. So if I sketch the graph, I will get this point. Okay, this type of graph. Now you remember that this is the function r is equal to a into 1 minus cosine of theta. This is x symmetric, but for y not symmetric, right? And you remember that I told you that for x symmetric you have to draw exactly the same thing down. So this is the exactly same thing. So this is the graph. Understand? For exactly same thing for the x, you have to draw exactly same thing down. So this is the x symmetric and y symmetric. Is this clear? Okay, good. Any other question you want to ask? Anybody? Okay, so these are the graphs. Okay, and this is also called, this graph is also called the heart shaped curve because it is look like heart. Okay, heart shaped curve, and also called the cardioid. Okay, so you have to remember these terminologies. Maybe in the exam you will find these terminologies. Okay, so any question regarding this one you can ask me. Now the last one, you have to tell me that this function r square is equal to 4 cosine of 2 theta. It is symmetric along x-axis or not? Symmetric along x-axis or symmetric along y-axis or both? Can
X-axis.
you tell me?
X-axis.
Yes?
Yes, x-axis.
Along x-axis is this. What about y?
Y.
Hmm.
Doctor, you talk about this one. R square equal 4 cosine 2 theta.
Yes.
This
Yes.
one? Yeah.
Yeah,
In,
yeah.
in
Hmm.
line x-axis.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sure.
Okay, what about y? This is
Y?
okay. What about y?
No, no. X-axis, doctor.
Only x-axis.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's
Okay.
cosine, doctor.
Okay, we will check. See, we have r square is equal to 4 into cosine of 2 theta. So I can write r is equal to plus minus square root of 4 into cosine of 2 theta, right? So we have two values, r is equal to square root of 4 into cosine of theta. The next value is r is equal to minus square root of 4 into cosine of 2 theta. Okay, this is 2. So we have to check for x-axis, as you have told that you have to replace theta with minus theta. So r is equal to square root of 4 into cosine of 2 into minus theta. So you can write that is 4 into cosine of 2 theta. So it is symmetric along x-axis. Okay, for y-axis, for y-axis, for y-axis, for this one, for y-axis, theta should be replaced by pi minus theta. Okay, so r is equal to, so r is equal to what? R is equal to square root of 4 into cosine of 2 into pi minus theta. Okay, so r is equal to 4 into cosine of 2 pi minus 2 theta. If we simplify this one, if we simplify this one, what we will get? R is equal to square root of 4 cosine of alpha minus beta. We have cosine of 2 pi cosine of 2 theta minus plus sine of 2 pi sine of 2 theta. Okay, so cosine of 2 pi is 1, sine of 2 pi is 0. It means this term is 0. So only we left, this is 1, which left r is equal to square root of 4 cosine of 2 theta. 4 into cosine of 2 theta, so this is same. So you can say it is also symmetric along y-axis. So x-axis and also y-axis. Similarly, you can check for minus 1. For minus 4, r is equal to minus square root of 4 into cosine of 2 theta. For x-axis, you can check. Theta should be replaced with minus theta. So r is equal to minus 4 into cosine of 2 into minus theta. So r is equal to minus 4 into cosine of 2 theta you can write. Similarly for y-axis, theta should be replaced with pi minus theta. Okay, so r is equal to minus 4 into cosine of 2 into pi minus theta. So you can write minus 4 into cosine of 2 pi minus 2 theta. We already calculated this one. So this is equal to what? 4 into cosine of 2 theta. So this is similar. So also y-axis. So this function, but which I have write that r square is equal to 4 into cosine of 2 theta is symmetric along x-axis and also y-axis. Is this clear? Understand or not? Okay, good. So this is about the symmetry. So whenever you want to find the symmetry, you have to remember the formulas. There are three formulas, okay, for the symmetry. 1, 2 and 3. I will write again. One for the x-axis, that is very simple, that you have to just replace theta with minus theta. For y-axis, you have to replace theta with pi minus theta. When you talk about origin, you have either you can choose r with minus r, or you can choose theta with theta plus pi. So anything you can choose for the origin, either this one or either this one. If you remember these formulas for the for the symmetry, I think you can solve each and every question. Either the question is complicated, you have to just put the values. You will check that this is symmetric or not symmetric. Okay. So any other question you want to ask?